Death Metal, back with another video. And the topic of today's rant: don't just listen to the metal, live the metal! The freaking message from the beginning of my page. Now, listen guys, I was just in the gym getting leg day. You know, it is the day after July 4th, and I posted a video yesterday about my experiences in the war, okay? And I was thinking about that, man, and listen, here's the thing, all right? Let's talk about extreme metal a little bit. What was I listening to in there? The damn Lord Humongous! I was still cranking the Humongous. I've been really addicted to that. Also been watching the Mad Max movies just because, I don't know, I'm just really in the mood for that lately and whatever. And dude, something about those old 80s movies, I've been watching those, Death Wish and stuff like that. And it's like watching jacked, morally justified characters just like, you know, take on the world. It's empowering, you know, it makes you want to get after it. And I think sometimes, man, why do I make these videos? Why did I start making this channel to begin with? It wasn't really just to talk about metal. It was to motivate and to, you know, get people to live the metal, you know, when I think about that sometimes. Because, dude, I went through that long period in the Middle East and whatnot, whatever, where I couldn't really live the metal, you know. And I listened to metal a little bit, you know, but certainly not as much as I did now, just because my mind was elsewhere, dude. And it's a beautiful thing, you know what I mean, to be here where we're at and able to listen to what we listen to in a country. You know, you don't get your head chopped off for listening to Disgorge Mexico or something. You know, I've been cranking them lately, dude. I used to not like that band at all. And dude, man, if I come around, I always used to be like, there's one Disgorge and it's California, but no, not these days, man. I am a big fan of the damn you know, Disgorge Mexico. But regardless, man, the point is, you know, you think about some of these other countries, man. I can't imagine living in a place like Germany or something like that. Remember, they had to censor the Tomb of the Mutilated and stuff like that, and they weren't allowed to play, you know, Cannibal Corpse wasn't allowed to play certain songs and shit. America, man, at least you get to, you know, pretty much express yourself however the hell you want, dude. You know what I mean? It's kind of a cool thing. So to have the opportunity to even care about extreme metal jazzes me up, you know, here, and to be able to collect physical media and stuff like that. Even if, you know, you think about like a Pissgrave album cover or something like that. I bet you in some countries, man, that shit would put you in jail, you know? Some of those Pissgrave album covers are brutal, but not here, man. It's a cool thing, you know? But dude, often I think about what is it the thing that I like about extreme metal the most, you know, death metal and black metal. And dude, at the end of the day, this is where it gets a little esoteric, bro, because that's how I read the universe, is energies and stuff. I do believe, I think I like it because of the over-the-topness, the energy that it gives to, you know, its listeners, and the absurdity of it all. You know what I mean? The embracing of the absurdity of the existence that is humanity, you know what I'm saying? And just being a human being. And dude, I know these are some big ideas I'm playing with today. I don't know, maybe I'm feeling heady sometimes, dude. I really am thankful, dude, everything went the way it did over there in the Middle East, you know, and all those shithole countries, as Trump calls them. Let me tell you, they are shithole countries. The hell with them, dude. I'll never go, yeah, I'm never going back, you know. But the bigger point of the whole thing is, goddamn, is it cool to have the niche and to be able to party the way we do here, and also to be able to like have the opportunity to express and chase your dreams, dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that goes back to the whole point of my channel to begin with, dude. Chase the dreams, dude. Don't let the dreams die, man. And that's one of the best lessons I got over there to begin with, dude. It's funny because I was known as the army guy who did not want to be an army guy, you know? Dude, I just thought the whole thing was gay, to be honest with you, and I didn't want really much to do with it. I signed because I was a real broke kid and I needed to do what I had to do to make that bread, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I met some dudes over there though that really inspired me and taught me things in life that were like, yo, dude, if you want this, just do it. Why are you being a little bitch? Why don't you stop like talking about doing it and thinking about, why don't you just do it? If it sucks, it sucks, but at least you did something. It's more than most people can say they did. And yeah, I had one sergeant, man, who was just really good with shit like that. And again, when I think about why do I chase living the metal now? It's because, well, you know, I was lucky enough to see people who, even though they wouldn't say that they were living the metal, I mean, some of these guys were the most metal motherfuckers you ever met in your life. And they, the guy I'm talking to, one time I was like, what do you listen to, Sergeant Wilson? He was like, you know, back in the day, I used to like Insane Clown Posse. And I was like, okay, all right, man. Yeah, never mind, you know, but that being said, man, I don't think your music taste says as much about you as your, you know, your attitude about life and kind of what's the charge that you have inside of you? Is it a charge of like, I am going to go out, seize the day, you look like a damn Man of War cover, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, jacked, juicy. Even if, dude, you don't have to actually be jacked and juicy. It's just more about the energy, right? Although I will say, I have felt 20 times more metal than I ever have in my life the past 5 years of working out. You know what I mean? I think it's been about that now. And I don't know, man. Chasing it, getting out, lifting heavy weights or lifting light weights for reps and just getting in there, getting the aerobic cardio up with some good deadlifts like I was doing in there today. I had like a mix of like a pull and leg day. I do the push-pull legs thing personally. And like I said, man, I'm a personal trainer. If you want some low-cost training, man, I'm gonna put out something soon, man. I think I'm gonna get my own business off the ground with that. But the bigger point is, man, just chase that shit, dude, whatever it is. I know we all have goals, right? And most of us who are into this stuff all want to partake, right? Dude, I know some of you younger metalheads and stuff like that, you know, I'm sure you want to be great guitar players or songwriters. And dude, you don't have to be a shredder, okay? I say this all the time too. It's not all about just shredding. Do something weird, man. Even if you can play like 3 notes or something, bounce between them, record some strange demos. Maybe one day I'll record I'll release my shitty ass demos from when I was just getting started in the metal, you know what I mean? And trying to play it and stuff like that. And it was fucking terrible, but it was fun, you know? And dude, sometimes I listen back to those and I'm like, man, the funness and the energy of these, even though they're like stupid as fuck and they're terrible, you know, at least it's got that aura, that energy, you know? Because that's what that energy and aura surpass reason. It's the Force, okay? What the Force really is in Star Wars, ready? Now I'm going full manic mode here. But what the Force really is, dude, just your charge, your energy. What kind of energy do you give off and send out into the world, dude? Like, I don't know, man. I hope with all this metal stuff, even though we're all, you know, all about the darkness and the evil and all that stuff, I'm going to make a video about this, but I think a part of that is to ward off the fakes, the phonies, the wimps who just want everything, you know, hunky-dory and sweetie and creamy peachy and you know, like whatever that is, like the you know, the shoeless, shoeless hippie types, you know, like, I don't know, man, I never fit into that crowd. I always find that where people go to have we're just here to have a good time, man, those are always the bad time people. And for some reason, metalheads and metal culture, to me, that's always been the stomping grounds of the brotherhood. Someone goes down in the mosh pit, the hand goes out, kaboom, you know, right, rip that dude back up and get him in the pit, get him moshing, you know. What's more badass than that? I don't know, dude. There's something about that. And, you know, dude, people in the pit don't ask for it easy, right? When you're in the mosh pit, you're not saying, hey, man, just take it easy while we're moshing, all right? No, there's no reason. There's no rhyme. You're just having a good time. If you catch an elbow to the face, you catch a goddamn elbow to the face. Fuck it, bro. I saw some kid with a bloody ass nose at the Lord Humongous Mordant Red show, and shout out to him, man. I think he just moved to New York. He was a regular up here. Dude, shout out to all the concert goer regulars, man. You know, there's a lot of them. Zooboat. I'm thinking of Monkey. Dude, there's a bunch of people around here where I'm from who are just the regulars. You always see them showing up for the metal. You know what I'm saying? And like, don't forget, guys, that, you know, show up for your brothers, dude, even if you don't know them, man. Metal should be a community where it's like, I kind of hate that. It's kind of wimpy, dude, the whole like, oh, well, I would like to go to the metal show, but I think I got to go to work, or I got this and that. It's like, enough with the reasons. There's always reasons why you can or can't do something. What does your energy want to do? What's your aura? What's your charge? Is there anything inside of you that wants to grab the goddamn, the fucking Jolly Roger and wave it high and fucking charge forward and fuck some motherfuckers up in this life? Don't you have that? Where is it, damn it? Are you living the metal? That is the only thing you should be asking yourself day in, day out. Am I living the goddamn metal, you know? And, dude, like I said, not one day has gone by, man, since after the war and everything and getting out of the military where I don't think to myself, man, did I live the metal today? You know, and I'm haunted by that shit, and I'm also charged by that shit. And that's the space that I live in. So fucking grow a pair. If you're a chick, fucking, I don't know, grow a pair too. Fuck it, dude. Live the metal. Fucking die by the sword. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Hoo-hoo. Thanks for watching, gang. Let's get this fucking shit.